Welcome back to the podcast. Welcome back. This is episode 20. Shoot, is it 27 or 28? I believe it's 27, but I could be wrong. It's 28. I'm a donkey for that. But we're going to jump back into it. A lot of the guys had a busy weekend this weekend. We've been recording on a Monday, usually recording on a Sunday, but we had a few vegetables yesterday, so boys hurting. We kind of jump into it, talk. Sounds like you got absolutely pickled this weekend, so you want to tell us a little about what went down?
Yeah, I had a good weekend actually. Saturday morning had a tea time at 9:50. Was gonna play 18, but I wasn't having any of that after the first night. I played so bad, I was ready to get off the course. So we went straight from the course right to a brewery called Yeehaw. Stayed there until the Tennessee game started. It took me 2 quarters to get one beer, so that fucking pissed me off immediately. And the Vols started losing, so I was really upset already. So we left there. We went to a place called Tin Roof. Much better service. Yeah, I walked up to the bar and got 4 beers, and I think I sculled all of them in 2 minutes because I was already just not in a good place.
I haven't heard skull referred to drinking a beer before, I don't think.
I have.
Yeah, no, I don't know. And then UT lost, so that was kind of a bummer. And then my dad sent me some Preds tickets, so me and my buddy went straight from the bar to the Preds game. And that's where it gets a little fuzzy. That's where I don't remember leaving the Preds game. But we went to a bar after that because I was told that some kid at the bar tried to swing on me, so I almost had to find out what he was about. But he ended up getting kicked out before. So no fights. All I remember is my brother told me that he was scared because he could see red in my eyes and he thought I was going to stab this man. But we avoided that situation, thankfully. So, yeah, got out of there, went home. I don't remember going home. Woke up with puke next to me. I haven't puked from drinking in I don't know how long. Well, yeah.
Is that when
so just a big time.
Is that when the Preds handed a dub? Not handed a dub.
Yeah, they
Rangers.
beat the Sharks 5-1.
They also beat the Rangers, I think, that next day after.
Yeah, that was tough.
But yeah, pretty good day.
But yeah, that brings us to a great point. Only 9 holes. That's okay. One day maybe you'll be a proud 90 golfer. But today, you're only going to be able to shop there. So what you're going to do is you're going to go over to proud90.com. You're going to get yourself a beautiful hat, a good polo. It's actually it's October now. Some would say it's Q-Zip season. And the Q-Zips just dropped yesterday. So I want you to mosey on over there, type in Sunday Chirps 15, and get acclimated to the fall golf season. Without further ado, Sova, talk us through your whatever you want to call it, whatever happened.
Yeah, so been pretty low key the past 2 weekends. Up until this one, I went home the past 2 weekends, and then this weekend we had our semi-formal. It was a little booze cruise down in Cincinnati. It was pretty fun. Let's just say the drinks were cheap and heavy. And we're also on a boat, so you do the math. We had a lot of fun. Next day, just classic Saturday. Watched a lot of football. Was playing die and whatnot. It's officially fairy season, so it was pretty fun. And then let's see, Saturday.
Pump the brakes. What the fuck is fairy season?
No, when you throw a die, how kind of like how you look, it's a little fruity. It's almost like you're doing like a pirouette or something. So Saturday was fun.
Euro.
What?
Little Euro step? What are you doing in this die throws?
Not much of anything. I went like 1 and 2.
Table, I can tell you that.
But I don't know. Saturday was a lot of fun, and then Sunday just kind of marinated in my bed all day. We had chapter at like 11:30, so pretty much went to chapter, got back in my bed, and watched like a season and a half of Outer Banks. Was super unproductive. Felt like shit this morning still because I didn't do anything yesterday.
Yep.
But it's almost Tuesday, so the week's back on track already.
It doesn't help when you sit in bed all Sunday shoveling Taco Bell in your mouth and don't move out of your bed. So it's usually a recipe for anything.
Yeah, I mean, B-dubs definitely helped out a little bit, but not much. Stomach was churning.
I wonder if I woke up before you guys went to bed Saturday night.
I was asleep Saturday night at 12 o'clock at the latest. I was asleep real quick.
I think I was in bed. I was probably in bed at like 4.
So I woke up when you went to bed.
That's awesome, man. You're just fucking
yeah.
hanging cock now, aren't you?
Big
man over there. Big man over there hanging schlong, just waking up early, just big day in the world.
It wasn't like a flex. I just think it's fucking funny that.
No, I'm fucking. Don't worry.
Yeah, I was really worried. Moving forward, if you've made it this far, what we would love and appreciate and help us grow is if you could hit the subscribe button. If you could leave a like, if it's YouTube, a review on Spotify or Apple, and or a follow on Spotify and Apple. It goes a long way. And yeah, Sunday chirps the fucking moon, boys. Let's keep her going. Kenny, what do you got going on this weekend?
So Saturday I worked, but Friday me and the Pops went out, played some golf. Tried to play 18. It pisses me off, man, because we got through 9 and it absolutely started raining on us heavy. So, kid was on pace for the best round, like by far. I think 89's the best or whatever, and I was 42 through 9. So I was not happy, but it was fun to get out there with my pops. Want to talk, Griff, my buddy Griffin, who roommate in college, graduated with him. He was in town with his girlfriend Friday, so went out to the inlet. Had more than, I was gonna say a few, but definitely more than a few drinks with him. Had to cut myself off before I could, get home. And then besides that, I worked the rest of the weekend. Played golf by myself today. That's the first time, and it may be a last because it was. There's no better thing when you just miss a putt and all you have to yell at is your fucking self.
Yeah. Or you don't have your boy to give you a beer, Nathan.
Yeah, it's like I'm going back to the cart to drink by myself and to just be pissed off by myself. And it didn't help that it was the slowest golf I've ever played to. Every single shot I took, I was waiting. I passed 2 groups. I mean, the fucking starter at the beginning was like, it's only a couple groups out there. You might have to pass one or two foursomes. I'm like, not a big deal. Finish the first hole, roll up on the second. It's just I'm the third group on the fucking hole. Like there's one on the green, one in the fairway, and it's me on the tee box. I was like, thanks for lying right to my face, dude.
Thanks for absolutely nothing.
Why did I tip you? I should have turned around and went and got my money back. But it was nice to be outside, I guess, and hit them. I would say straight, but it wasn't that straight. So, but it was fun. What about you, Jared? You had a productive weekend.
I don't know if I'd say productive, but I had a busy weekend.
A long one.
Yeah, Wednesday morning I left for Louisville, Kentucky, or Lawville, how do they pronounce it? Everyone else says Louisville. You say Louisville in Lawville?
It's
Louisville.
Okay, fine. What is it?
Louisville.
That's
how everyone else pronounces it. But in Louisville, you can't say Louis. It's like Lawville or Lawville.
That's because they are a bunch of inbreds.
I was just about to say, it's a heavy accent down there.
Regardless, Wednesday literally drive up. I leave the house at 4 a.m. It's like a 10-hour drive. Get in, open the laptop, I work. What do we do at night? At night, went to the bars, got fucking pickled. Met some college girls. Oh, you want to talk about another thing, like a little, not a gripe of mine, but like something interesting I've came across recently. What's with girls and 2 first names? Have you guys noticed this at all?
It's a big Southern thing, yeah.
Is this something? Anna Gray, Audrey, Anna.
Mm-hmm.
This chick, Her name, I was texting her. She put her name in my
Mary
phone.
Beth,
What do you say?
like Mary Beth, Mary Pat.
Yeah.
There was no
All that.
chance I was spelling this right. Her name's Adriana. I've heard it like Adriana, something like that.
Yeah.
No. What do you say?
He had to put the dash in between.
No, she put this. She just I was like, just take your phone. I can't figure out your name. She types in.
So it's Audrey, then Anna.
No. Look at this. AUDRI-AUNNA. Audrey Anna. She's from Lexington.
Yeah, I'd never figure that out in a million years.
No chance. There's not a fucking chance.
No.
Then what happened? Oh, next day, wake up, bourbon tour at 11 a.m. So we're tasting bourbons before work, but we weren't getting like pickled. Really cool. Worked. Then at night, got bombed as you should. Oh, we did a haunted ghost tour around old Louisville. Started pouring. That was miserable. Then went straight to the bar, soaking wet. It was a heavy metal, like gay bar almost. The first one we went to, we just stopped in the.
You fit in real well there, Jared.
What do you say?
Damn it, Silva! I was about to say that.
Dude, there was this she chick guy, whatever you want to call it, like next to the bar, like full long hair, like dog
One of those
collar,
things.
fucking metal, like chain stuff.
Sounds
They're
like a
just
cool dude.
blasting metal. And I was like, there's like a whole list of these craft beers. Like, oh, we'll stay for one beer. So I'm like asking, like, holy shit. I was asking him, like, I was like, oh, what do you recommend, like, craft beer wise? He's like, I don't know, whatever you want. And then walked away. I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn.
I was like,
Is it that the haunted house?
no. The ghost tour ended, and then we go into this. It was like
Oh.
a
Was
tour
that
in the city.
was that like the bartender?
That's what I
Or
was-
Yeah, the bartender. I'm like asking, like, oh, what craft? Like, they have like 25 craft beers. So I'm like, oh, let me ask him. She's like, what's your favorite? What do you recommend? He's like, whatever you want to order, man. I don't care. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? So we had the beer and left. Went to another bar, a couple college bars. We met a bunch of like girls around there. Nothing too crazy. Got drunk as we did. We did so many shots. Like we did so many Fireball. And then these girls want to do lemon drop shots. We were doing a bunch of those. And then I was like buckets of like Miller Lite was on sale. So like we were just buying them by the bucket. Each of us had like a bucket in hand of beers. Not great, but got pickled. What was Friday?
Hey, Silva.
Not even to the
Is
weekend.
he frozen for you?
yeah.
There he is.
No.
I did.
Where'd you lose me?
I did get. No, you're good now. But you did froze. You froze for a little bit.
Okay.
I did almost get cut off at the Preds game because I'm an idiot, and I walked up to the bar and said, "Can I get a Monster Red Bull?" And that's not obviously what I wanted. He's like, "What?" I'm like, sorry, Monster vodka. Got it wrong again. She's like, "Dude, I'm not giving you a Monster with vodka. Are you fucking insane?"
That's a bull. Wait, she'll give you a vodka with.
So yeah,
Jesus.
that's where the night started to turn. Not
Wait,
good.
so did you get a vodka?
Started to turn there.
Yeah, well, it had been turning a little bit, and then it took a real hard turn there.
That makes no sense to me. So, vodka Monster, that's fucking crazy, but vodka Red Bull, that's okay. It's the same fucking thing.
Not really. I feel like no.
Like, it is, but like, it isn't.
But I feel like a vodka Monster is such a more white trash piece of shit thing to do.
But what if you just like
Am I-
Monster?
am I
better,
wrong?
Vodka with it.
Yeah, but that's different.
It's
Am I the only one
vodka.
who's seen this here?
No, I agree. I agree that Monster vodka would be a lot worse than a Monster Red Bull.
That's just like a
But, like-
norm. You're just stepping out of the norms.
Should have got pissed stuck. You should have gave her shit.
Like I have a
What the
vodka
fuck?
Celsius.
That's probably why I almost got in a fight later. Is the fucking Monster? That's what it was.
Do you drink Monster regularly?
No, never.
So why did that come
Okay.
to mind?
I'm not a psychopath.
I was gonna
Okay,
say, like,
pump the brakes.
Oh, what's that? Why did that even come to mind then?
here to hear it first. Monster drinkers are psychopaths.
If you're drinking Monster, you want to hurt somebody. Is basically what it is.
I've heard the white.
Every
Monster
kid named
is good.
Kyle is absolutely punching the air right now.
Oh,
All right,
that's
moving
probably what
forward.
I puked.
Friday.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
I'm in Louisville still. Work, and then at night I got to see Jason Aldean in concert, which was fucking electric. It was
That's
sold
sick.
out. That was dope.
I didn't
What you say, Tuck?
said I didn't know you went to that. That
Yeah.
sounds amazing.
That shit was amazing. Corey Cannon, Mitchell Tiempsey. I botched Mitchell's last name, but it was an awesome concert. The boys got buckled. We had I went with 3 guys that all have girlfriends. And so there's 2 girls next to us at the concert, and they're like, "Oh, like why don't you talk to them?" I'm like I would, but I don't think they're fucking of age. I don't think they're 21. I don't think they're 18 because their mom and grandma are like behind them. And I'm like, they're not drinking, so they're probably not 21.
Even better.
What did he say? You say even better?
Yeah, why not?
Like, oh,
Well, we know Jared. We know Jared goes for the
High
moms
school.
a little bit, so it might have worked out.
Well, yeah.
what'd you say, Sova?
You go for the moms a little bit, so that could have worked out.
Yeah, well, this mom's fucking chain smoking cigarettes.
Do a little
I couldn't fucking breathe.
the mom and daughter tag game.
What did he say?
I'm gonna stop. Yep.
Stop while you're ahead.
Enough. Yeah.
Well, I hope for your sake the audio didn't pick up.
Got that one.
But yeah, the mom's like fucking chain smoking cigarettes it was in a basketball arena. So I don't know how she just like ripping darts.
What's just piling up with cigarettes?
I was the row in front, so it just smelled like cigarettes. But I feel like the people behind her had to be in the cloud. Like,
I would have been like, "Did you not blow that in my face, you piece of shit?"
That's kind of a psychopath move if we're talking about psychopaths here.
Did she ask her cigarette out on the person in front of her too?
that was her daughter. But no, straight from Jason Aldean, continued going, had hit the bars. We didn't go out too late. Maybe we were back by like 1 a.m. And we had to wake up at like 7:30 because we drove to Indiana Bloomington for a homecoming Big Ten matchup, Indiana versus Rutgers. They suck. Both teams suck.
2 worst Big Ten teams, yeah.
Yep.
I don't know, Minnesota.
I know how you feel, man.
We should talk.
Said I know how you feel.
I want you to guess how many passing yards were thrown in the game.
By both teams?
Fine.
150.
127.
Was
It
it
was
go
like
like
106.
168?
Combined,
Jeez.
106 passing yards, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, UT went in halftime and then went to sleep, and then they brought it. I don't know who the fuck they brought out for the second half. I think they grabbed him off the street. That was disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
The Rutgers quarterback had 39 passing yards. This is his line. 39 passing yards, 168 rushing yards, and 3 rushing touchdowns. He was just an all-star running back is what he was.
He's a running back that can take a snap.
Yeah.
They only went for like 5 pass attempts, I think. Something like that. It was either a running back handoff or fucking a design quarterback run every single time. It was terrible. Awful. But
Or like a screen pass that you probably don't get yards for a screen pass, so
yeah,
Could be
the
that.
cheerleaders were. We sat front row, by the way. The cheerleaders were right in front of us, and they're doing the tosses, whenever. And one of the times they just did not coordinate it, and the chick came up and just straight knee to the face.
Oh.
To the dude that was holding her, or to her own face? No.
Oh my god.
They both got up, but they're like, and I heard because I was like right.
The highlight of the game right there.
What do you say?
It's It's the highlight of the game.
Yeah.
Probably the most like entertaining moment.
She's like, how did you guys fuck that up? Like that's what I heard
We need
the
to,
player say the other.
we need to get her on the pod. We need to hear about that.
And one of the dads of the cheerleaders was sitting next to us too, and he was like, "Yikes!"
Ooh, that's definitely.
He's like, that's definitely not my daughter.
And then I don't know. I'm trying to think. Oh, and at the game too, there was this family behind us. It was like a mom, dad, daughter, and son, and like the daughter went to Wisconsin, Indiana, and she was like alpha phi, like she was kind of a good looking like blonde chick, like whatever, and she's just talking to like us the whole time. So it's like I'm talking to the dad, I'm talking to the mom, which for whatever reason. And then one time I was like, "Fuck!" and I backed up, and I bumped into the mom, and she's like, "Oh, no worries," and she's like scratching my back after, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" It's really weird.
Cougar.
Fuck! I just saw someone said a good line about cougars. But now I can't think of it. It was a really good.
Oh,
bit.
I have a good cougar story. So we had a White Lies party on Thursday, and one of my friends, she showed up with a cougar on her shirt because she always goes for older guys. Just thought it was kind of
I
funny.
mean, that's the opposite.
I know, it's a white lie party, you dumb fuck.
You got me. You got me. Oh, was that the whole joke?
I was waiting for you to say something else.
God.
All right, but moving forward. So she's trying to get us to come to like a party with her. Like she's like, I think Alpha was like, "Oh, come to like this bar later, it's me popping," and like we're talking because I was a social for my fraternity, so we're talking about like different like mixers, parties, whatever. And so, what do you call when you mix like two fraternities and two sororities? Like a four-way. So she's just yelling out to us, like we're talking, "Oh, it's a four-way," or like, "Do you ever do like six ways and stuff?" And like my buddy's like texting me, he's like, "Do you think your dad's not understanding what she's saying, and that this chick is getting fucking ran through by guys?" But I didn't think of it like because I was like, "Oh, like a six-way or like an eight-way." Like, wow, we never did any eight-ways. That's pretty crazy. And so like, I wonder if dad's like, "Dude, what the fuck?"
Yeah, this dad probably thought you were a fucking scumbag.
No, we were talking shit. I think it's fine.
Dad's just rethinking his whole life.
That just pulls her out of school.
Damn, I failed as a father. Wow.
Yeah, that brings. Oh, and then came home. Literally, we went out to bars not too late that night, and then 4 a.m. I wake up and I drive. We're staying in Indiana. I drove
Just
from
slanging
Indiana.
his foot-long cock.
No, this is you want to like something like oh like hockey moms, hockey parents are crazy. This is right up there with those crazy hockey parent stories.
Mhm.
I drove from fucking Indiana to Charleston, South Carolina, like 10 hours, and went straight to the ice rink and played 2 beer league games. That's fucking
That's money.
nuts.
That's stupid.
That's money.
Stupid. It hurt. I was like,
Hey, the love of the game, baby.
It's fucked.
Bringing up nightmares for my Minsley game on Friday.
I had to in warm-ups, I had to lay on my back with my feet in the air because from sitting in the car, all the blood rushed my feet and they were like kind of like all like it was like you got new skates and your feet hurt so bad. So like once I did that, the blood kind of came out a little bit, which felt good.
You lie on your back with your feet in there a lot?
Usually I'm on all fours typically. But you know sometimes
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
well yeah, so it was a doozy. I think this kind of brings us to our top 5 segment. What do you think about that?
I think we should.
Well, it was Kenny's idea this week. So, Kenny, talk us through this week's top 5.
So, boys, we got top 5 sports trophies that you would like to be a part of and or win. So,
Don't sound too excited.
so shut up, all right? Pipe down over there. At 5, we got the Foot Fairy one. Little World Cup action. Be pretty cool. One of the biggest sports around the world.
Yeah.
4, this one I like a lot. I don't know if you guys. I'm saying college football natty champ. Just being in college, taking home a national championship, and then coming back to campus and just being that fucking guy
And just fucking
getting
railing.
That would be sick.
like no matter what, you're getting fucking hammered after whatever championship.
You're getting fucked
But like
both ways.
Going back to like school after that, it would just be fucking sick. So at 3, I have gold medal. I think any gold medal would, in any sport, hockey specifically, for probably me, just growing up playing hockey, but gold medal would be cool. Be able to win it for your country. 2, got the Masters. Just be cool. Come on. And then 1, we got Lord Stanley. Lord Stanley definitely takes 1.
I think that might be a common theme throughout the whole
It's
group.
on number 1 because love of the game.
Which trophy?
Yeah,
We might have the same.
I think it's called the Stanley Cup.
really.
Oh, never heard of her.
Lord Stanley.
Yeah,
You don't know
me
who
neither.
Lord Stanley is?
No.
Same order and everything.
No, don't know.
Dude,
Get off Hinge, dude. Oh my god.
it was Bumble. I threw the same order, the exact same order.
You horny bastard.
He's lying. It was
It was
Grindr.
the same 5.
Well, you might as well go then, Jared.
Yeah. All right, number 5, college football championship. I think there's something special. Went to college football this weekend, although it wasn't the best teams. There's something different about college football. It's like a sense of communion in the area, and like the whole town comes together, especially smaller areas, the city, the fucking school. You really unite over it. Like NFL is definitely different. It's a little tighter knit for college football, so I think it'd be insane. Plus, come on, you come back as the fucking college football champion.
Man, yeah.
Forget about it. You're getting
Have you seen the
what do you say?
Have you seen the video of Joe Burrow? He walks into an LSU bar like the day after the Natty,
Yeah.
and everyone's just going, "Big Dick Joe,
Yeah.
Big Dick Joe."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Mouth just
unreal.
fall on your cock.
Just trip and fall on your penis.
Number 4. I honestly think I would probably switch now, thinking about how good I just pumped up college football. But I had number 4 FIFA World Cup. It's kind of just like it's US, it's big, but worldwide it is fucking enormous. You win the FIFA World Cup, it's probably the most watched sporting event I would think in the world.
Definitely.
I think it is.
So it'd just be electric. Especially win for your country. It's like you fuck up those Brits, you fucking beat Brazil, whatever. So that'd be electric. Masters, I mean, it's the greatest trophy in golf. The green jacket, that's so iconic. Be with those names, that group, the honor, the works, you know it. Gold medal, any Olympic gold medal would just be insane. I mean, whether it's individual, team, whatever it might be, I think it's just like you're just the best in the world at whatever that is, which is Olympics is just iconic.
Wow.
Everyone watches it. You can't beat it. And number 1, Stanley Cup. I actually was doing some research into like what trophies are around, and a whole bunch of blogs and articles from different newspapers, magazines, whatever you want to call it. Stanley Cup is kind of unanimously the most wanted trophy, which I was shocked about. I thought someone would have said like baseball or basketball or something. But no, like even these big name media sources have Stanley Cup as the most like sought after trophy in the world, which I thought was really cool.
I think
It's the
I
hardest
think
trophy.
they also. Yeah, I was about to say. I think most rank it the hardest to win as well.
Like, have you seen when people win the NBA finals, their celebrations, they're wearing ski goggles and everybody looks like an idiot.
Yeah.
Like there's like no emotion into it at all. Like they're kind of just like, yeah, dude, we
In
won.
other sports,
Have you seen that video?
it's like you can almost guess
Kevin Durant.
what teams are gonna win.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like,
He's
what are you doing?
He's got like 2 Bud Lights. He's got like 2 Bud Lights. He's like, do.
Yeah.
Fucking
It's like,
Slender
what the hell is
Man.
wrong with you?
And then you have Marchand like spraying, expensive ass champagne just on everyone. Like that's so much cooler.
Yeah.
These guys are like,
yeah.
oh look at the
And And then they just go out, get hammered, and crush a bunch of chicks.
Run up.
Who's
Yeah,
up?
that
This
too.
team have known the man. The Bruins. Yeah. All right. Cameron?
Silva?
Talk. All right, I'll go. Yeah, I'll do it.
Silverback?
What do you say?
No, I said Cameron. You
All
said
right.
Silva.
So I'm coming at number 5 with the Masters. And then I'm jumping to the Lombardi Trophy. I think that's super cool. NFL celebrations are unreal. Number 3, gold medal. I'd say it's probably one of the top 3 hardest things to accomplish in life, sports wise. Number 2, the World Cup. I mean, the whole world watches it. You're always gonna have some sort of upset, and there's always great history with that. And then coming at number 1, Stanley Cup. I think the 3 of us have all done that as our number 1 so far, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it speaks for itself.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It's pretty good.
Fuck, what do you got?
Number 5, I'm going to do... I guess I'll do the Masters. I mean, me personally, I can't really see myself being like too hyped about winning that because I'm not a huge golf guy, but I could see the green jacket and everything and how hyped that would be. So yeah, I throw that at number 5. But number 4, I'll have to do the college football. For sure, I have to
You
do
did
college
not
football.
make a list.
Yeah, no.
No, I did not. No, I did not. But yeah, number 4 is college football. I mean, how could you not? Who I would want to know is how Tim Tebow, being a virgin, how are you going to win that, come back to Florida, and just...
His balls are just filled with semen and testosterone.
Yeah, exactly. I would be like...
He's a virgin. He's like at BJ's, right?
I mean, you could hit the BYU and just do soaking, right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. I mean, he gives you the BJ King, like, just, you know?
I'll have to ask him.
We should get him on it.
Yeah, we'll get him on, and I'll see how many times get your dick sucked after you won. Number 3, I'm gonna actually change it up, and I'm gonna go college hockey Frozen Four. I feel like winning that would be such an elite trophy to win, especially. I mean, if you're at a big school, imagine you play at Arizona State and you win that.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Now, I mean,
Imagine.
literally. And then number 2, I'll probably have to go World Cup. I mean, it's kind of a toss-up between that and the Lombardi Trophy, but seeing how they treat the Lombardi Trophy, they're throwing it off boats. I mean, they're spiking it on the ground. What are we doing with that? And then, I mean...
That's the CTE talking.
Yeah.
That could definitely be the CTE talking. Yeah, I could agree with you there. And then, obviously...
Yours, not theirs.
Excuse me?
I said yours, not theirs.
Yep. Piece of shit. And then number 1, obviously, be Stanley Cup. I mean, that's easily, in my mind, the hardest trophy that you could possibly win. I did forget about the gold medal because I didn't make a list, so I wish I would have put that on there, but I'll stick with what I got. I think Stanley Cup's the hardest trophy to win out of all the sports trophies.
Yeah, that's valid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, moving forward,
Pretty money.
beer league this weekend. It was back-to-back games. I missed like the first half of the first game, but in between games, one of the there's this girl on our team who's an absolute fucking plug. She got square tires for wheels, and she's just a turnover machine. But in between games, we did an hour between games, so I had like a banana and like fucking, I think I had a beer, but this girl's eating fucking boneless wings, like some garlic parm boneless wings and fries between games. Just a fucking bullshit move.
Ooh.
Like, who eats a fucking heavy meal between games?
You want to know what I had for my men's league game?
7 beers.
I had 3 McChickens, 2 beers, and an apple pie. And you know what I did?
Nothing?
I had 3 Dinos. And then to top it off, I'm on a breakaway and I get tackled from behind by some absolute scumbag. I swallow both of the Zins that were in my mouth, and I have a horrible game. I have a horrible time the rest of the game. An absolute horrible time. I don't even wear shoulder pads when we play, so I land right on my shoulder. I'm all fucked.
I bet you got buzzed though. I bet you got a buzz from that.
What a combo.
Dickhead didn't even give me a penalty shot, but I'm not too worried about it.
I'm not going to worry about it. These people, what did you say? I'm pretty pissed off. See you next fucking weekend, piece of shit.
He's tackling you and you shake your pants a little bit.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, no. Fuck, I don't think so. Heck, I don't
I'm
know.
worried about the Zins that fucking entered your body.
Yeah, I just wasted 2 damn Zins I put in.
You're getting a good buzz.
2 Zins during a men's league game is pretty fucking bold. I used to rip them in warmies in college, but I'd spit them out during the game.
I rip them all game. Every game I get a massive headache, and I keep doing it.
Sounds like a winning plan.
They make you...
Dude, we had 2 subs for forward and D. We had 2 subs, so I was basically out there the whole entire game.
But yeah, with the beer league thing as well, we played the first team, but we didn't have enough players for the second game, so we grabbed like 1 or 2 guys that we were friendly with, and we were asking like, oh, they have like these clean. They have the Panthers thirds as their jerseys, but they're the Islanders. So I was like, why is that? Like they're like the something Isles. I can't remember what they are, but I was like, why do you have the Panthers thirds, but your team's the Islanders? Like, you could have gone with, like, the old school Islander jerseys or something. But regardless, he's like, oh, like, these are our thirds. I'm like, what? This is fucking beer league. He's like, dude, I have no idea. He's like, they have their...
I gotta... No, go ahead. I got a good beer
home
league story.
jerseys. They have white for away. And then they have fucking... The Florida Panthers thirds is their thirds. I was like, that's ridiculous. He's like, yeah, man, I have no idea.
I was playing men's league last summer, and there was this guy out there who he didn't have hockey pants, and he's ripping sweatpants, like shin guards and sweatpants over his shin guards, dude. So, and this kid was all over me, pissing me off, and I mean, you can't fight in men's league. So he's skating up without the puck, and I just go behind him and fucking rip his pants down. And his pants fell to his ankles, and he can't skate anywhere. So he just got to sit there and rip his shit back up. It was fucking brilliant. I was like, you talk shit to me again while you're wearing those fucking sweatpants, you loser.
Oh, my God.
That's hilarious. We had an intramural
What did
game.
you say, Silva?
Yeah, no, those Ducks jerseys are sick. The Mighty Ducks ones.
Yeah, those are not
What's
bad.
the home ones?
We had I don't.
They're like the OG ones.
Are they exactly the same, or like I know what the
I mean, they might be a little different, but I think they have like the same color scheme type stuff.
And I think it says Mighty Ducks on them too.
Yeah, I think it does.
It's nasty.
What were you saying, Silva?
I was gonna say, we had an intramural game, right? And this kid, like, it's no hitting, right? So this kid ragdolls someone on my team. So I get over there, I'm like, giving him some shoves. I'm like giving him like a little facial, and then later that game, I was forechecking, and like it was like one of the other guys, and he was just like talking shit to me. So I just fucking one hand slashed him on the shin. My stick broke.
No.
I felt really good about myself. It was really, really demoralizing that my stick broke though. But I did think I was gonna get my ass beat later that game. Didn't get touched once, so I
There you go.
Yeah, I was happy about that.
Men's league's tricky, man.
Speaking of broken sticks,
One day you're buzzing out there, the next day you're about to fight a 75-year-old man.
my buddy fought like a 55-year-old man in a beer league game. Like they'd like full on drop the gloves, took the helmets off, and they were fucking bare knuckle boxing, like full on hockey fight in a beer league game. fucking knock this guy in his
You
ass.
find like some Vietnam vet.
The guy started it. He
Yeah,
started it. My fucking
Vietnam vet.
the kid played in the Null too, so he was pretty big. He was probably like 6', 240. He was pretty fucking chunky.
Yeah.
But no, I was gonna say, I was talking to my buddy on the phone 2 days ago, and I used to play beer league with him back in Fort Lauderdale, and he was like, "Oh, like, are you still using the True that you got?" Because I had a True, I bought like the cheapest True stick, snapped it like 2 weeks in, and they sent me like, "Hey, like we don't have any more of the lower level stick you want. Like, do you care like what stick we send you?" I was like, "No, as long as it's like the correct curve." So they sent me the top line stick, and I'm using this is back probably May or June. He's like, "Are you still using that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I broke like 3 sticks since that, and I always break them fucking out of warranty. Break them out of warranty, so I've been getting fucked by these sticks. Especially for beer league, like it's fucking beer league. Like I shouldn't be breaking this many sticks. I average like a stick break every like month and a half.
I think you should probably just switch to wooden sticks, Jared.
Or
Just get this guy an oak tree.
or if you're out there and you want to sponsor us through CCM
Hey,
Warrior,
I got some bamboo in my backyard. You can give it a go.
no, just a tough look for this guy. I've switched flexes, gone up flex. I spoke to the few different people and like, yeah, like flex doesn't matter. It's just like whatever you like. Like you want, he's like, yeah, like we have like pro stock sticks in shop. Holy shit, pro stock sticks in stock. And they were showing like Malkin uses like 100 flex.
Words are hard.
Crosby uses 100 flex. You know what Bedard uses?
Probably like a fucking.
Probably like a
I think
70.
he uses a 65. Dude, he fucking whipped it.
Yeah, Ovechkin uses
inside
like
fucking
73 or something like
crazy.
yeah. Ovechkin's really low
It
too.
also doesn't matter.
That's why they got rippers.
I bet Ovi uses at least 87, maybe 77.
No,
Ovi uses in the 70s. He uses a light curve or a light flex.
it's like I think his maximum flex he's used is like
That's
77.
what I use. I like 77 because I like to flex the shit out of it on my release. Or just break them in half.
I like a nice like 72.
You use that?
See, that's where I don't really give a shit as long as it's the right height. I think it'll work.
Yeah. But yeah, moving forward.
So speaking of hot sauce and Dustin Poirier, we got a little hot take here. So we all know Barstool Sports. They're known for having some pretty good podcasts. Arguably, they rival us. But
I take us.
the one and only Glenny Balls. So my take is, I say, Glenny Balls holds the #1 participation trophy spot for the century.
What does that mean?
He's the best participant out there and what he does. Think about it. When you have Caleb Presley interviewing, he's just sitting there in like some stupid costume or shirtless
Is that
with, his ice cream, his canes, whatever he's eating.
So wait, what is the hot take?
Yeah, Glenny Balls are really.
What's the take?
I'm saying he is the best participator of the
Because he
century.
doesn't like.
Like if you were to give a participant,
Because he doesn't
like he just kind of sits there and observes.
Yeah, he just is kind of there.
Yeah. I mean, he plays a huge role, but he's just kind of a participant. He's just
Do you guys
there,
see that?
not really doing the legwork.
You see
Yeah.
Is that
me
you?
and Glenny Balls. He goes up in Long Beach.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. He's the one, the big boy in the next to me.
Oh, I can see Glenny Balls. I can. Yeah, I know which one he is.
I knew it was Glenny
Good
Balls.
job, Hefty.
I can't.
I don't know. I don't think that's a hot take.
I didn't think you were just showing us a random picture.
No, I agree. I mean, it would be nice to just sit shirtless on somebody's podcast and get paid for it. I'd do that here.
I mean, you could do that.
I mean, not to mention the amount of people he gets to meet.
Well, he hosts like a
Yeah,
porn
and he
star
has-
fucking pod.
Yeah, he has an OnlyFans podcast where he interviews all these OnlyFans girls.
I can't.
And someone was asking him about it, and he was like, "Yeah, well, sometimes I subscribe so I can, kind of know what I'm going to talk about with them beforehand."
Yeah,
he said his monthly bill is like
talk to a
$200, I think.
I can't.
I
can't get into that.
Yeah,
It's like you, Silva. Fuck.
Hey, is anybody here subscribed to an OnlyFans account?
Silva.
No,
Silva.
the free ones.
Subscribe to an OnlyFans account, though. We didn't.
Has anybody paid money for an OnlyFans account?
No.
All right, moving
Have
on.
you talked? Seemed like you avoided it, kind of.
What?
We might all be lying too with that no answer.
Tuck's the one asking and hoping nobody doesn't come back to him.
He's like, oh, like, and then I say I do, and he's like, yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's like not anymore.
They canceled that one.
When'd you cancel it? When I thought of the question.
I just got an email, actually.
I thought about it, but I didn't. I chose not to.
Here's our Would You Rather for the week. This is presented by Proud 90. Pretty sweet logo. If you made it this far, you're a fucking beauty. But let's jump into it. This week's Would You Rather is a little bit different. It's a would we kind of question. I'm going to get into it. Do we think that in a 4-man scramble, us 4 pigeons could make the cut at a PGA Tour event? If we were a 4-man scramble,
Cut usually.
it's usually around like -1 to -6, depending on.
Well, are we getting
It's a
strokes?
4-man scramble.
I think we can. Jared and I went -1 by ourselves through. Well, I'm not gonna blow the video. But
Yeah, but it also depends what fucking course. If we're playing at a PGA Tour course, you're out of your mind, dude. I got a better chance of walking on to play for the Preds than us getting -1.
Yeah, no, wait. First of
I
all,
think-
pump the brakes. Depending on the course, because some courses are not terribly difficult.
I still think we can.
I think we could do it depending on the course. Augusta,
Dude.
we won't sniff. Like, the major courses, we're not going to touch.
Well,
But your average...
dude, have you
Go ahead.
think about their putting?
We have
though.
4 chances.
First of all, I've played PGA Tour courses. Like, I've played...
Yeah, so have I. But
Fuck was that? You guys see that?
I have
Good.
no.
Nothing.
What'd you do?
So I have 2, but the greens they make the greens a lot harder on like when it's a PGA event. Like they're not just gonna have some muffin be putting on a PGA regulated green.
So I show like
it's literally like putting on concrete.
I know. I've played courses where they're rolled firm and fast. Like, I played Jupiter Country Club. That's tour level course. I've played PGA National, which is where they play the Honda Classic. They say it's one of the hardest courses on tour. And I think I shot 9 over there by myself in a tournament. Like, it wasn't tour level conditions for all this stuff, but it still was up there. I'm just saying
Right, yeah, it is. I just think that little bit of a difference, even if it's small, would make the difference. That I'm saying no, we wouldn't. How is this a would you rather?
It's just it was like, do you think we could? That's what the would you rather is.
Yeah, I don't think we could. I think we could go low, like maybe like 3 over. Probably.
I really think we could do better. I mean, look, I think we do that. I think we do a 4-man scramble. See how long we could go, 9 holes for a video when we film. But I think, depending on the course, that's what I'm saying. Augusta, we're not sniffing that. Like Oak Hill, we're not sniffing that. Oakmont, we're not sniffing that. But I think we have 4 shots every time. I think we can make the cut.
Yep.
I'm not saying win the tournament. I think we can make the cut at like, we go play like a John Deere Classic. We go play like a 3M Open. We go play some of these events at these not super tough courses. There's no reason we shouldn't be able to shoot 12 under through 2 days. I really think we'd shoot 12 under in 2 days.
quite a few reasons why we shouldn't be able to do
I
that.
think we could shoot at least 10 under in 2 days.
Tuck, did you not say about 20 minutes ago you're not even a golf guy, so you don't even fucking know, right? You're just giving us a look at putts. Silva, I don't know your skills, but I think we.
Hey, you can fucking
Did you
suck
play
me.
golf
How's
by
that for
yourself
you?
today? No. Is that how dedicated you are to the game? No. So shut up.
Yeah, how good of a time was it? Didn't you say you were going to never do it again?
It doesn't matter. All right.
That's not what you matter. That's just.
It was a hypothetical. I was curious.
You're fucking drinking
It's
beer.
a hypothetical today instead of a would you rather. I'm sorry.
Do you have another one?
I have another one.
Or should we just end on this
hypothetical
shitty
as
note?
well? Because this is what my brain thinks about all the time. Do we think we do well at this? I really do.
All right, let's do another
Here's
hypothetical.
another hypothetical for all of you.
Yes.
If you played me 1-on-1,
Yes.
do you think you could beat? Like, do you think you could? I don't like still. It's like I don't know. Like, so it's hard for me to compare. But like, if you were to play halfway between wherever I teed off and the hole, do you think you'd beat me? So you're teeing, like, say it's a 400-yard par 4 for me. You're teeing up at 200 yards away.
I think
1,000%, no doubt about it. I'm beating you.
1,000%.
1,000%.
Now I think we have to do a 3-hole video of it
That's
because
crazy.
I don't know if you could.
I think I could.
I also agree with Silva. I would kick your ass.
No way. That I want.
This is coming from the kid who was supposed to play 18.
Just on the pot here.
I would go so far to say that I'd beat you lefty in a 3-hole match straight up.
No, now you've pissed me off. No, now you've pissed me off because that's fucking horseshit.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
No. You fucking pissed me off because that's fucked up. Have you ever seen lefty or did you do it both ways?
Look, dude.
Well, Jared swings
You
both
hit-
ways anyway.
you too,
So.
bro.
I played so bad. I did a 1-hole lefty challenge. I played so bad. I think I made a double or a triple, and I
mean, if you shoot normal, yeah, you're obviously gonna beat me. I think if you shoot lefty though, if I don't beat you, then
tied what's his name?
Hang
Engtao. I tied him in a 1-hole challenge, lefty versus him normal.
Who?
So
well,
oh shit. No, I'm kidding.
I'm not gonna say that. Yeah.
I just think it'd be a good match. I think we gotta write these down because I want Tuck lefty, and I want all three of you all teeing off halfway and see how we do. Maybe we'll do them individually, each video. But I'm kind of curious. Like 3 holes, you're teeing up halfway between me and you. Like par 3s, it's not really making a difference. Par 5s is gonna be the big one, and a par 4, it depends how far it is.
We should do a golf video like that, and then we should do a 2v2 scrimmage on ice. Me and Kenny versus you and
I don't know
Silva.
how we're gonna record that, or do that in general. We don't have this.
Find some idiot.
2v2 hockey
Oh, on ice.
on a
Yeah, we'll just get a goalie in that. That'd be
We'll
easy.
just go and spend a bag on GoPros and put them all on our helmets.
You start with the goalie helmet.
I'm not buying them.
I don't know. I'm down. We also do a 2v2 scramble on the golf course.
Talk, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a terrible idea.
Well, nobody yet.
2v2 hockey.
He's just scared, Tuck. That's what it is. Silva's scared. He's like,
Me and Kenny would
shit.
fucking
He's
shit
played in
on
a
you
minute.
guys.
Dog. That's the thing. I might fall on my face the second I step on the
Tuck, I have a.
Hey, no matter. You know how quick our Ken would come back? It'd be like nothing.
Tuck, how about this one? Me and you, 2v2 scramble golf versus Silva and Kenny. Who's gonna win?
I'm gonna need you to play really fucking good.
I think it'll be close. I really can't be grudging.
Yeah, I think we would take that.
You know what? How about we should do a 2v2 drink off.
Why not combine
I
them
can
and
do that.
2v2 golf
Who
drink
versus
off?
who?
Each team's got to drink a certain amount of beers, and then whoever wins.
That could work because then you could do the golf and I'll do the drinking.
Tuck wouldn't even bring his fucking.
But each
clubs
person
in.
has a minimum requirement.
Bring a cooler.
Like, where your club? Nah, I don't need him. I don't need him.
Okay, so meatballs? Take mine. I'm not using them.
Oh. But yeah, I'm gonna write those down too. If there's nothing else, I think we've got a good pod together, and think we
Let us know in the comments what you want us. What
yep,
you want to
they
see?
won't make it this far, but if you made it this far,
No,
comment that you made it this far, and we will send you a fucking
Pocket pussy.
I would
goodwill.
say like
We'll just
polo, but whatever floats your boat or a hat.
You let us know what
We'll send you.
send you.
But yeah. Otherwise, cheers, boys. Have a good rest of your week.
see ya.